So I'm going to show you now how to do a software update to your Luminaire. This one is connected to the Wi-Fi here in the store, and you'll notice I have a little exclamation mark by my Wi-Fi symbol. That's telling me it needs attention. So if I tap on that, now hopefully you have auto download on your updates. If you don't, you'll have to schedule something in your calendar or on the calendar to make sure you check for it. Software nowadays needs to be updated. You should always update your machine when something comes available. And with the auto download, it's going to tell you what to do. So there is a new update available. To install the update, turn off the machine, then hold down the automatic threading button and turn it on. So let's go ahead, turn off our machine. And you should always leave your machine off for a 30-second count. Through the magic of video, I'm going to hold the south threading and now turn it on. Continue holding it. Now it's going to say, do you have it on a USB key or is it Wi-Fi? Press load. Follow the instructions. Now it's doing its upgrade. These machines are very similar to your computer. You always want to have the latest and greatest operating system update. And this is the operating system for the Luminaire. It is now telling me that the upgrade is complete. So let's power off the machine. Let's do our 30 seconds. There you go. So it's telling me to please read the end user license agreement, which says what you can and cannot do. And I'll probably go to the last page and just close. There we go. It's all updated now. And you'll see that little exclamation mark is now gone. So now I'm going to show you how to calibrate your camera, which is really important if you're going to be using the scanning function. I would recommend that if you're using your scanning function a fair bit, do it about every 6 months. Other than that, do it once every year. Now, in your package, you would have received a piece of paper. It looks like little labels. And this is what we use to calibrate our camera. So let's go in to the settings. And we want General. And we're going to go to page 6. Camera needle position setting. Plus. Now it's actually going to walk you through what it wants you to do. Press the needle position bar to raise the needle. So I've just cycled my needle up. After removing the needle, which is what you want to do, so you want to put a fresh needle in. So this is an opportunity to use your brother screwdriver that you received with your machine. This end is actually used for the embroidery hoop. It goes in there and it provides really good leverage to loosen or tighten your embroidery thread, your embroidery hoop. Now this has the 2 positions, so you can have your screwdriver this way, or we can have it this way. So I'm just going to loosen the needle, take it out. Then we're going to put a fresh needle in. Okay, Now we're going to insert a brand new needle in here. All the way up and tighten that. Oh, yeah. This is an amazing little tool. Nice and tight in there. Okay. So we're going to put this white sticker right over top where the needle goes down into the plate. So press the start to initiate the calibration process. Make sure you don't have anything around here. Keep your hands, everything else. Go ahead and start. And the lights will go down. There we go. It has now calibrated. You need to take the foot off as well as inserting a new needle. Now I can press OK. Now my camera is now calibrated. Camera and the projector is now calibrated. This is important to do if you're using it a fair bit. Do it every 6 months or at least once a year. So now I'm going to show you how to clean out the bobbin case. One of the things that you will notice is that maybe your stitch quality is not what you expected. You maybe have problems with your bobbin thread getting caught. This is something I do about every second bobbin. So every second bobbin, I clean this. So let's take off our top, the little drawer on the bobbin. And the beautiful thing about these ones is that this just pops it up. Now it does tell me to turn off the machine, but the one challenge I have here in the studio is I need to have my lights on. So let's take the bobbin out. Let's take the bobbin case out. So look in here. I have a broken needle in here. So this is where you want really good tweezers. Look at that, I had a broken needle in my bobbin case. Hey. So this is our bobbin cutter over here, our thread cutter over here, and this is typically where you will get threads caught in. You want to make sure that that is clear. Q-tips. Never use canned air. Canned air will force all the lint down in here, and you may or can have a fire in here if you get too much lint. So you're going to use a Q-tip, and you just want to gently clean that out. Now, we live in a very dry climate here in Calgary, and I find it's especially important to do this in January, February, March, where it's the coldest and the driest. So I'm just going around here. Now, where your feed dogs are, this can actually get lint caught in that. So using a clean Q-tip, just wipe around there. I don't have much stuck in there, so I don't want to stick my Q-tip in there because the feed dogs will pull the cotton off. But if I had lint, I could easily use my tweezers to clean that out. Let's just do one more. Nice and clean now. No oil is required. Do not oil your machine. Like I said, again, the biggest challenge is usually you'll have threads stuck in your thread cutter here. Actually, this machine yesterday had threads stuck in there, so we'll have that as a separate video on here. That's all it takes to clean this. Now, sometimes I actually take my bobbin case, and you can just clean that out while you have it. Look for any visible damage. Again, never use can air. So now I'm going to put this back in. You'll see where this arrow is on your bobbin case. And that actually lines up to this white dot right here. So you're going to slide it in down like this. And it will literally drop in when it's positioned correctly. Just like that. My arrow on the bobbin case is lined up with the dot here. Okay. Check here too. You sometimes can have threads or whatnot caught in there. Slide this back in. And this just snaps down and you're ready to go.